Hello everyone, welcome back to Littleton Model Railway, and today it's a very exciting day. I've got my Christmas present. It's the Somerset Belle and Littleton is going to go digital. So here it is unboxed, and what do you get? Well, a lot. This is a very good set. These sets don't cost very much on eBay if you're after one. The best part is this on its own costs about half the price of the set if you were to buy it second hand. So to get the whole lot together is quite good value, considering you're probably really just paying for that and this, and then everything else is essentially free, which is great. So let's start off. So the main bit that I'm interested in is the digital controller, the select controller. Hornby don't sell these separately anymore as far as I'm aware. They just sell the larger controller. The reason I want this is because I have the turbo motive, and you need although originally Hornby said that the HM7000 chips would work with a DCC controller turned up on full, that actually caused the chips to burn out. So you need to use it with a either a DCC controller or Hornby's just DC plug that is just a plug straight into the track as far as I'm aware. But I opted to go for this because then it gives me the flexibility of using some locos that have older chips in them that don't have the HM7000. Let's see. So that's the controller. I've already played with it downstairs before bringing it up here. Everything works really well. I've assigned this to code 24. So this is a 3F. It's a lovely little 3F in the SDJR livery. You can buy this separately from Hornby. You can also get a 4F in the SDJR livery and a 2P in the SDJR livery. So if you want to do an era 3, era 2. If you want to do an era 2 train set that looks quite nice, you can get these 3Fs, the 2P and the 4F in the SDJR livery. Rapido, I think it was, are also going to do a predecessor to the 2P in the SDJR livery, and there's someone else does an SDJR, I think it's like an 062 tank engine as well, so you can get those. So there's a nice little sort of like setup you can get with that if you're interested. This has the LMS coal wagons and brake vans, and then a lovely little milk tanker. So I'll get out the coal wagon first. So this uses the I believe these are the dapole couplings that unclip, so you can take that out and you can get replacement clips that match NEM couplings. So they're quite easy to change over. I think it's like £10 for a bag of clips, and that will do 5 locomotives and wagons. So I'll probably do that with this. The clips on this just unscrew, they're not interchangeable, so that's not NEM. Although I believe you can get some sort of like screw-on NEM style couplings that are compatible with that. This also has the same, this brake van also has the same clip that you just pop out. You can get that from Hornby, the clips. So we've got a nice simple LMS brake van there, just your standard one, not much in the way of detail or anything, but a nice looking piece. The print is all nice and fine. I think I've got a healthy collection of those now, probably about 4. 3 from Hornby, 1 from Airfix. And then you have the independent milk supplies. Now this does have NEM socket on it, so this might have a little bit of trouble connecting with these two, so I'll just run this with other NEM stock and locomotives for now, but yeah, once those are upgraded and that's upgraded, they should have no problems connecting to each other. And this is a very nice piece. There's lots of little details on here, some very small print. I do really like this milk wagon quite a bit actually. Oh, just to add, you get an oval of track. This is radius 3, I believe this track is, and you get points with a siding as well, so that makes that one. And what's quite nice, this being radius 3 is compatible with a lot of other locomotives, so you can buy this knowing that you can stick on your large locomotives. I've already had the Tornado running around here very happily without any issues. Right, so here we are, it's all wired up, which is quite easy. So to use this you do 24 select. Setting the address code is quite easy, you just make sure you have the one locomotive on there. The instructions, I'll grab the instruction book actually. The instruction book is quite nice, quite easy to follow. I mean, I always sort of like get a bit of a muddle with these sorts of things, but actually as long as you follow the steps and read them properly, you won't have a problem. My problem was not reading the steps and jumping ahead. So programming the locomotive, you press and hold select for 2 seconds, and then you put in the number that you want the locomotive to have, press select, and then it will set the address. Make sure you have no other locomotives on your layout at the time, otherwise it will set, I think it will set all of them to the same address. So I've already done that when it was on the track by itself. I won't do anything else now because Turbo Motive is there in the background and I don't want to mess that one up. So I've done 24 select for the locomotive and then set the direction. Now obviously the direction, I believe this is default forwards, and so whichever way the locomotive is, you send it that way, it will go forwards, and I prefer to run, so I do an up and a down, and then I sort of try and think clockwise. So with the locomotives on this line facing that way, I want the forwards direction set to this button, and then with locomotives on the back line facing the other way, I want them set to this direction. And like I say, I'm thinking clockwise because this layout will go off that way and then behind me, and so this station being the top of the clock, that's 12, and so going in that direction I want this button to be forwards. And you can do that by pressing and holding the button, and then I haven't quite figured it out, but just by hand fisting it, press hold the button, it flashes, and then you jab one of the buttons, and then that changes the direction to which the locomotives are set. Yeah, so if I take off number 24 and turn it around, that will be forwards and it will go that way. And so obviously if I have it on the other track, I can then just reset those buttons so that this is forwards and then it goes in the forward, so that the direction on the button matches the direction the loco is facing, which I do like being able to do that. Okay, so now it's set, let's couple it up to its wagons. Send it off on its way. There we go. Let's see if they all coupled up okay. Lovely, off it goes. Yes. Okay, and we'll bring it into the siding and see how it copes with the diamond crossing. This particular crossing has been causing me some issues. Oh, sorry, it's not a diamond crossing, it's a double slip. So I'll just consult my manual on how to change the track. So coming from this side, I want that set to the back, and that set to the back also. Okay. Right, fingers crossed, because in test this has been causing some short circuits. And we're over without a problem. Lovely. Excellent. Look, it's stopped there. Is that just... Oh yeah, just hit a dead spot. Cracking. Okay, looks like I need to clean my track, but otherwise it's all working pretty well, it seems. But there it goes, happily shunting its trucks up the straight. You see how it gets on with the express points. Over the first one, over the second, and off into the tunnel. Absolutely lovely. Apart from the fact that the tunnel doesn't go anywhere yet.